Hello, I am Lisa Grossman, also the healthologist. Today is Feel Good Friday, and I am talking a little more about hormones. Last week we talked briefly about neurotransmitters and hormones and their interrelationship. I have a book that I highly recommend called Sex Lies. I think this is probably backwards for you guys, but it's Sex Lies and Menopause. T.S. Wiley, the author, is actually a medical researcher, which is fabulous that there are people out there that do this for us. Thank you very much, because it's very time consuming. And what she has done with some oncologists and other medical practitioners is she has gone through the history of synthetic hormone replacement therapies and the development, how it came about, why they used horse urine. That's right. Estrogen that is synthetically made for hormone replacement therapy is actually from estrogen in the horse urine. It's not even human, so our body has no idea what to do with it. And there are tons of side effects with synthetically made, pharmaceutically made estrogens, progesterones. Hormones that are made in a laboratory are very different. Our body doesn't recognize them, so they have numerous side effects. There are other options, and I think what's really important is that women and men, for some reasons, that they start understanding that there's a lot still that we can learn about how our bodies are aging, how our bodies are handling or not handling hormones very well, and why, and the process of cell mutation and cancer and how it's all interrelated. It is very significant these days, and it's really interesting to do your research. Reading this book is really important because she's documenting with a lot of resources, a ton of resources in the back of the book, to back up where she's getting this information. I'm a researcher. I have to have it backed up. Validate, right? That's research. And it's pretty scary. The inception of birth control. Birth control pills are so frighteningly bad for us people. Come on, women. It is so bad, so scary what it does over time. They don't want to talk about what it does over time, but we're seeing the manifestations now of generation of women who've used birth control thinking it was perfectly safe, who are having a lot of serious medical issues, and that can be traced back. So hormone replacement therapy, the synthetic version, is scary and not a great idea. However, what do we do as we're aging and or stressing in this very crazy, busy world that we live in, and our hormones need support because they're dwindling? We do want to support our hormones. When we're in our youth and our hormones are soaring, our bodies are the healthiest they can be, right? Think about it. When you have a population of folks who the cancer rate is just growing scary high, isn't it? I mean, everyone you know, someone you know, come on, it's out there a lot now. But if you notice, it tends to be around, for most majority of folks, menopause, andropause, and beyond. Why is that? Could it be that because some of our hormones are depleting, and our hormones protect us? Our hormones actually protect our cells. Progesterone even has a function of eliminating cells that are mutating and getting rid of it. So it is extremely protective. Estrogen is a great anti-inflammatory. It's wonderful. That's why women wonder why we get into menopause and we have aches and pains all over. Well, we don't have as much estrogen and progesterone helping us, nourishing us. So what can you do? There are actually naturally derived hormone support, not synthetically hormone replacement therapy that your doctor prescribes and you go to the pharmacy, but naturally derived. Young Living has a beautiful natural progesterone support that you use as an oil. It smells good. You just can roll it on and let it absorb through the skin, which is perfect for hormone support. There are estrogen supports that we have through Young Living. There's lots of different ways of supporting the endocrine system that we have great supplements at Young Living that I highly recommend that will support your endocrine system which then works with our hormones to give everything a little boost. So doesn't that make sense? So then holistically, in a very comprehensive, balanced way, we're bringing back balance and harmony to our body, and therefore supplementing naturally. If this interests you, then contact me. We can talk more specifically. I'm talking in very general terms, but what I would love to get across today, again, missing links, is there's a huge difference in synthetically made hormone replacement therapy and natural bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. And there's tons of research out there. People aren't doing their research, because if they were, we probably wouldn't have a lot of these synthetically made hormones circulating still. But it makes the pharmaceutical companies a lot of money. And so a lot of this research has been really under the radar. But I'm taking it out from under the radar. This is a good book. I recommend it. So, questions, contact me, Lisa, the healthologist at gmail.com, or catch me on email, however works for you. And let's get you back in balance, because when your hormones come back in balance and your endocrine system gets a little gentle, natural boost, the whole world feels better. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.